Welcome back to Lucid Trading for round 2 for today. The stock market is skyrocketing right as we speak. It is a wonderful day. Big tech is going up, small tech is going up. Everything related to tech is going up today. Would you look at that? Although it's kind of selective, right? So some stocks are doing very well and others are just plummeting downwards. Virgin Galactic down 4.2%. Robinhood is down 3.5 percentage points. We're seeing, for example, Bionano, Genomics, Nano Dimension kind of going sideways. But then again, we have C3.ai going up 2.5%. Palantir was shooting up 3% today. And I would say in general, it is a positive day. This is definitely looking pretty good so far for today. If you just joined the stream, hit that like button, smash it right now. Would appreciate that a lot. That would be great. The stocks that we cover are doing well today. We're talking Alibaba, C3.ai, Palantir, Tesla, doing exceptionally well. DIDI, on the other hand, is just kind of going flat right now, which I have to say, DIDI was down 2% at some point today. So this is looking pretty good so far. I have to admit, this is not bad at all. Wouldn't be surprised if DIDI does bounce in the coming hours. But yeah, we have 2 hours left until the market is going to be closing up here. So smash that like, and let me just quickly see if I can share that link for the live stream. Also, let me know down below in the live chat, are you currently holding Tesla or C3.ai or Palantir or any of the stocks that are going up today? And if so, what is your average price? Let me know in the live chat. I'm currently holding all of these stocks at way lower average prices, although for C3.ai I'm still holding it at like 65, so still losing on that position, I have to admit. But I do think it's going to be coming back up. I'm holding Tesla at the lower 600s, holding Palantir around 23, and many of these stocks holding these at lower prices because I personally have bought in those stocks very heavily when they went down in the periods that we had before, with the with the 10-year going up and everything. Let me just quickly turn on the lights here. Perfect. Alrighty. Palantir 21.5. That is definitely not bad. I sold everything in hopes of lows in September. I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe. I mean, I think there's a high probability that in September all of these stocks are going to be on discount. So I think it's not a bad idea to be holding cash. Like I've been saying as well, I am holding a boatload of cash, regardless of this rally that we're currently seeing in these stocks. I think there's a high probability that they're going to be coming back down anyway in September, which is the most bearish month of the year. So we have to be very careful there. But yeah, once again, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to Larry Summers, Tanisha, Damson, Rocket Launcher, Mr. Miyagi, Touch Fam, Igorino, the Black Man's Guide to Bitcoin, Silkroom Scuffed, Yopadi, Vincent, Jasper, Jazzy, YT, Urki, Bartos, Brandon, Jason, Vodou, Thomas, Jas Hagen, Sophie, I don't know what that is, it's probably Hebrew, Unai, Luna, and everybody else. Welcome to the stream. If I just named you, definitely make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. That would support the channel, would support the algorithm, etc. NLC with a bounce up today. Yeah, NLST, I mean, there's no reason for this stock to be going down. If it goes down, it's probably because either a hedge fund is selling it to take profits, or it's an insider taking profits. But it's going to keep on moving upwards unless the market's going to be moving down significantly, which I don't think that's going to happen here. Well, maybe, September coming up. But yeah, we have one more day of the beautiful month of August, the month that that's basically my birth month, which was, 10 days ago, became 24. August is ending, right? So tomorrow is going to be the last day in August, and September comes in. And September tends to be a very bearish month. So I have 40% of my portfolio in cash, just in case, because I've got some traumas from September. I'll tell you that. Could be that it's not going to be that bad of a month, but I am still very cautious, right? So cautious of the month of September, because that tends to be a interesting month. Yeah. All right. Make sure you let me know in the chat which stocks you want me to take a look at, and I'll be doing some technical analysis for those stocks. So let me know in the chat. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be just setting myself straight. Okay, cool. All right, DIDI, looking like we're seeing a bull flag, looking pretty darn good. Bull flag. Let's see. I mean, it's quite possible. I think we're gonna see a big move coming up for DIDI. Alibaba was going down today, and now it's heading upwards. Looking pretty good. Up 1.6%. I hold a big portion of Alibaba with an average around 160. So I like this rally that we're seeing here. May the rally continue, right? So yeah, I think both DIDI and Alibaba are still looking very great at these incredibly low prices. Fundamentally speaking, both of them are just beautiful in comparison to the competition, in comparison to any other stock out there of the same size. Of course, we have to be cautious with, you know, the China situation. Let's see. I said people, let me know which stocks, and I'm also going to be polling something right over here. Are you holding AI? Are you holding any of these? There we go. Let's see how many people own these stocks. I'm actually quite curious. Poll is in the chat. Alright, so Neo, Palantir, Tesla, Apple, Tatutchev, lots of Palantir, AI, DIDI. DIDI at 13, AI at 124. Yeah, AI at 124. That is painful. SoFi, Neo, please. Yeah, Neo is really interesting. I actually bought $3,000 worth of Neo today. I thought I might as well. I mean, Neo became very cheap today. Where's Neo? There we go. So I bought some Neo right around here. I was expecting Neo to be coming back down, back to this trend line. It came very close. I bought some around 36.7, 36.8, 36.9, and well, it's been working out. The stock is moving upwards, although still down 1.2%. And I think we could possibly still see it go back to 35 before it really bounces. So just saying, it is. You have to be cautious with this one. And of course, this is not financial advice, right? I'm not a financial advisor. AMC up 10.3%. Damn. 10.3%. You're kidding. That is insane. And it's still heading up. If it gets back to 50, I might start some short positions. We have AI up 2.5% prior to earnings. Guess who we have on the thumbnail? It is basically the CEO of C3.ai on the thumbnail, because earnings is coming up on Wednesday with the stock sitting incredibly low. Look at this. Look at the chart, right? So historically speaking, I mean, from all-time high to where we're currently at, it's down still 71%. That's how much of a discount we're getting, although keep in mind this was a time where everything was frothy. The whole market was sitting high, relatively speaking. Now, I think we're probably going to see a rally back to the 60s. Short term, and depending on what's going to be happening with earnings, we either go up further or just straight up flat. If they crush earnings, I think definitely we're going to get back to that 75 range, which is roughly in this range here, filling that gap to around 73.5. And that will take some time. Obviously, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take about a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. But I think it's the shorts are going to get buried. They're going to get burned. And the bulls are going to be very happy with C3.ai at this current price point. Now, what is happening to Tesla? So I said Tesla was going to spike because the whole market is spiking, and it would be failing to go above big resistances. Tesla hit 729 and failed to go above. You see that? So it is showing weakness. How many times have we failed to go above this? It's a couple times now. So if we see Tesla pulling back below the 720s, that's the signal that's going to come back down to the lower 700s. I'm talking probably hit 700 again. And just come back all the way. So very cautious with Tesla. I got a big position in Tesla myself. I don't think I will be selling any right now. I already sold a big portion, an okay portion, to be buying into DIDI and Alibaba and other stocks. Mainly because my average price is sitting a lot lower than most people. Lucid 9th of September car announcement. Lucid Motors. It's not really helping the stock out right now. Not yet, at least. Wow, Palantir is struggling, man. Look at that, Palantir. We had Palantir heading upwards. And now Palantir is just selling like crazy. That's a total of about 3 percentage points. And it seems like there's more coming. Although I like that. I like that dip. I'll take that dip. Anytime. I'll be buying more Palantir down the road. I think it could come back down to 25 again, just short term. That could very well be possible. We have AI retesting 52, which obviously is just impressive. I mean, recently AI has been going flat, but look what happened. Up 2.8%, sitting around 52, ready to head higher. Even Snowflake going green now. That's wild. Snowflake was down quite a bit. And now it's going green. Seems like the whole market is. Look at that Apple. Wow, look at Apple. Apple going up 3.17%. Damn. How is Apple heading up 3.17% right now? That is freaky. Hold up. Come on, DD. We want that leg upwards for earnings, which is going to be on Wednesday. It could also be, you know, that when earnings comes out, that there's going to be an, surprise. Obviously, the worst is priced into the stock, so that's quite evident. Oh, that's interesting. The MACD has crossed already. 23rd of August. That's a week ago. Ooh, that's interesting. I am very confident we're going to see another leg up. One sec. Dude, they banned DIDI new users. The app is off from WeChat House. Earnings going to be good. Because the users that are on the platform are still able to use the platform. That's why. And their growth rate is the same. They're still not the same, but it's the company is still growing. It's not declining in growth, which is I guess wonderful. Amazon, oh my god, up 2.7%. Facebook up 2.2%. Microsoft 1.2%. Big tech has been doing so incredibly well. Outperforming small tech by like a long shot. Damn. But yeah, that's because the Russell is obviously correcting from the big move that we saw on Friday. Nasdaq sitting at 15,600. Let's check Alibaba. Let's see what's happening here. There is a gap to be filled to 164. That is for sure. Trending upwards. RSI bullish, MACD bullish. Daily chart about to cross the MACD. RSI bouncing. It's looking very good. It looks like we're going to see a bounce here on Alibaba. Just like how we saw it bounce recently. I think something similar could be happening here. I think eventually we'll be seeing a gap fill to that 180. Has a lot of gaps, yeah, but 171 has to be reached. I think initially, yeah, just back to 170, retest, and then keep moving. This is like the optimal scenario. Retests, there's resistance, pulls back, uses this as support, the 170s, and then heads higher to fill it, to fill the gap there to the 180s. Because once it starts moving, institutions are going to pile in. Because everybody wants a piece of that pie. It's just nobody knows when that pie is going to be ready. When it's ready to come out of the oven, right? So that's kind of what we're all waiting for. When the real bounce is going to start here, the real recovery. Oh, AI pulling back again. Ah, darn it. Palantir also still pulling back, sitting at 25.9. Probably heading back to 25, I think. That's usually that price range where it traces back towards when it goes down. Let's see what's happening to Affirm. Yeah, so Affirm is now up 45.7%. Still doing pretty darn good. But that does make sense. I mean, we had a fundamental catalyst with, that partnership with Amazon. It just doesn't seem that it's going to go down anytime soon right now. People are still evaluating how much this is going to be worth. AI pulling back even further. Lost a percentage point there. Even more than that. Oh my gosh. It hit 52.6. It's now sitting at 51.7. Deja vu, right? This happened in this range as well, and then it just kept on pulling back towards the downside. Any chance C3.ai is going to have a partnership with a Fortune 500 company? I mean, they kind of have a partnership with Microsoft. Microsoft is buying C3.ai stock as well. So, it's not like that is not the case with C3. I think C3 is more lucrative than most stocks out there at the current price. Just waiting for the DIDI revival of DIDI. Not happening yet though. Which is just, it's kind of painful to watch. I've been in this stock for like, let's see. Since July. I haven't quite bought anything here, to be honest. Most of my buying has been in this zone. So, how much has it been? It's been roughly 60 days. About 2 months, right? Almost 2 months for me, at least. Which is not that very long of a time period, to be honest. C3 had a partnership with Snowflake. Yeah, C3 also has a partnership with Snowflake. Should I sell any stocks before September? So I'm holding for the long run. Honestly, I mean, I can't tell you what to do because I'm not a financial advisor. But I personally think that September is a very bearish month. What I did is I sold a good portion of my stocks. I am now... I have a lot of cash. But I also have stock. And I am also shorting some stocks. So I've got a variety of things going on. Baba is slowly heading up. Let's go. We're looking at a potential rally for Alibaba coming in. That is beautiful. $60 days almost makes it an investment. No, that's not true. If you know what investing is, you know that is not the case. An investment is not 2 months. An investment is something that you hold for years. Usually, at least. Even a short-term investment is like 1 or 2 years. A normal investment would be something like 5 years. If we're talking like long-term investing, that's 10 years plus. But 2 months is... I think it's still within the realm of swing trading. Just holding something for a couple months and then selling out of it. That's pretty much swinging it in my opinion. All right. Google is struggling to move higher. We're seeing it hit overbought levels. I think it's ready to pull back. Slightly. Probably slightly. Google doesn't really pull back. It doesn't. It either consolidates or it goes up. You can see that here. Consolidation. Move higher. right here. Consolidation, move higher. And that's just been Google. Consolidation and another move higher. And, well, it's going to consolidate. To the downside, probably. I mean, at this point. Gara, can you do Tesla, Outlook on Fiverr? I'll take a look at both in a second. Just hold on. I think we're going to reach 3,000 and then we see a sharp downturn. That's my guess right now. And that would be a move of pretty much 10%. This is over the course of the coming weeks, right? Although I said the same thing when it was sitting at 2,700, but then Jerome Powell came and said, hey, we're not going to taper anytime soon. And there you go, big tech heading upwards. Just joined, you had a lot of scammers. What do you mean? Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla's mooning right now. And yeah, the Mackey's crossing looking pretty good. Wait, what am I seeing here? No, is that a bull flag? This seems to be a bull flag, which could mean that this is a larger leg upwards. Huh. Let me check the daily chart is looking good now. The weekly chart, oh, that's also looking good. 4-hour chart is looking good. Okay, so it's most likely not going to pull back at this point. It's all Jerome Powell's fault. Yeah, it seems like what's happening is that relative to big tech and relative to other stocks that are mooning right now, Tesla has become cheaper. Makes it more interesting. And not only that, we have the 10-year moving down 1.5%. Nasdaq obviously shooting. So yeah, I'm a little bit divided right now. We don't have a short-term catalyst next week, or we're heading into September, so that's kind of bearish. Difficult to say. Alibaba heading higher. Cool. Are there many scammers in the live chat? I haven't seen any. I banned some, at least. Thought I banned them. Hold up. Let me test the live chat here. I don't see any scammers. We need some more likes. Yeah, make sure you hit the like. Smash that like button. Let's go. I like Tesla, but we're heading into September. I'm going to say I'm still on the side of we'll see a pullback. Because we don't have deliveries coming up. We don't have earnings coming up. Short term. I think deliveries are going to be in October. There's a good month left, and that month is September, which is a bearish month. But then again, we have Jerome Powell coming out and saying, hey, we're not going to taper in September or November or December. So it's a bit of a mess right now. I'm going to say we'll see a pullback still. Convinced we're going to see a pullback. And I hold a lot of Tesla. I would love for Tesla to just skyrocket, but this looks pretty darn convincing, though, that this is going to be spiking further. But we'll see. I still think it's going to pull back because we're right at that resistance. And it's going to pull back to the 700s, right? We'll see what happens. I'm just a little bearish because, I mean, what could perfectly happen is it shoots. What could happen here is, hold up. So it might just overshoot and then come back down. That is also still possible. I think that's a little bit more likely at this point, given the fact that, you know, Jerome Powell's not really announcing any taper. Rates are going down. You know what, let's go with that one. I think that makes a lot more sense. But I'm not super bullish, right? Spike a little bit, come back down again. We're not going to see it go above 800 or anything crazy like that. At least not short term. So retest 750 maybe. Although I'm a little bearish. I'm a little bit bearish short term. And Alibaba is heading upwards still, up 1.96%. I like that. DIDI is down 0.36%, looking pretty cheap to me. I like that as well. BYD is up 2.1%. Value stocks, Coca-Cola heading up. Interesting. What is happening here with PayPal? Oh, wow. Yeah, so PayPal did pretty good. I expected it to hit around 260, but it bounced at 266. And what is the other name? I think it was Fiverr. Looking at Fiverr, which is also following the prediction that we made in that was the first week of August. It's the end of August right now. So this is looking pretty good. Right? Anybody that got into Fiverr at 160, congrats. That's magnificent. Very huge play right there. And I think Fiverr is going to keep going. I think there's more room to the upside. We're going to definitely fill that gap. At least hit $200 in the next week or two. Yeah, Fiverr did drop a lot from earnings. But it was one of the COVID stocks, right? So, you know, if you have the economy opening up and everything, of course, guess what happens? The stock, you know, is going to go down. Tesla's still heading up. Look at that. It's starting to go above that resistance again. Really, really darn interesting. All right. Ethereum is on fire, is it? Oh, wow. Ethereum is heading up, but both Cardano and Bitcoin are going down. For some reason, my Siri gets activated when I say Ethereum. It's so weird. All right, there we go. Ah, come on, AI is falling back down. Oh, damn. Yeah, so Apple is going up because of the new product release. Amazon had a partnership. Google is going up because it's Google. Microsoft is still heading up because of the... they announced something. They were increasing prices of their products, which will then obviously increase their revenue, increase their profit margins, etc. Facebook is also heading up today. Why is Facebook heading up today? It's hitting all-time highs, right? 1 trillion market cap. I think Facebook and Tesla could be going up just because of the fact that big tech is overall moving upwards. So relative to the market, they become a bit relatively cheaper. And also, obviously, there's some COVID fear going around. So that's also having an impact, right? So what happens when there's COVID fear, then big tech tends to benefit from that. And we see Facebook and Google and Microsoft and Apple move upwards. All right. We have about 19 minutes left until Power Hour. Make sure you tap that like button. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to set something right here. One moment. Oh wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna turn this on. Okay, that does not work. It's too bright. Yeah, I've got this new lamp. It's right on top of me. I thought maybe that would work. But is it working? Wow, it is working. Wow. I thought it would not work. Nice. So it is lighting up the green screen. Because it's getting really dark right now, because obviously it's like 8:40 p.m. right now. And I'm surprised. It's working. Fantastic. Did not expect that. All right. So let's get to 100 likes. Hit the like. That would be nice. Smash the like right now. Or else. So I think the market is still prepping for a big downturn. I think it's usually calm before the storm. And I think this is the calm. This is basically, everybody's thinking that stocks will keep going upwards. And then September comes and we see a pullback. So I'm not buying it. I'm not buying many of these stocks, and just buying small amounts of the stocks that I think are going to go up substantially. You know, Alibaba, DIDI, C3.ai, Palantir, a little bit of Neo. Well, a little bit of Neo. Quite a bit of Neo. I like Neo. But yeah, I'm a little cautious. A little cautious right now. The storm is obviously a bearish event. So stocks go down. Dollar's going flat. Interesting. 10-year heading downwards. About 1.6%. And we have the Russell down 0.5 percentage point. That is kind of painful for the small caps out there. Looking at the NASDAQ, which is up 1.1%, S&P up 0.5%. I mean, look at this. We're just hitting all-time highs after all-time highs after all-time highs. And it just keeps on going. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Power hour in about 15 minutes. I'm going to check my portfolio right before that happens. Yeah, it seems like everything is kind of going flat. We're not seeing any big movements. Usually that, we see the big movements at the start of the day. At least usually. Let me check some technicals here on the S&P. Yeah, so it's kind of peaking. We haven't seen the sharp move upwards. Something like what we saw here. The big spike. Yeah, MACD's crossing again, so it looks like we're going to see another leg upwards. Because that's how it seems like on the weekly. But yeah, if you can take a look at this. This is the S&P right now. Historically speaking, when we reach RSI, similar to what we're seeing right now, it doesn't take a lot before the market corrects. It takes maybe a month or two max. And then that's when you see the correction. And it could be as soon as the month of September, which is the most bearish month, generally speaking. So that's why I'm cautious. But as I'm cautious, we're seeing Tesla go up to 728. Oh my, AI coming back down again. That's XPeng still heading upwards? What? I thought XPeng was going down. Hold up. Yeah, XPeng went down. So XPeng went down right here. And it pulled back up right after. Huh. It's like people just bought the dip like they didn't care. Interesting. Why is AI pulling back? That's so strange. This looks like a reversal to the downside. If this candle finishes up at around 51.5, looks like we'll see it go back down to 50. At least that's how it's looking like right now. Also, Palantir is getting hammered. I think Palantir was up like 4% at some point. And it's from that point down 2.4%. That did not last. Baba is still doing pretty good today. Slowly heading up. DIDI struggling. Netlist is doing alright, I guess. 2.2%. Alright, 11 minutes left until Power Hour. Let's see what Power Hour got for us. Apple right now. Damn, is Apple going to keep going up? That would be wild. Microsoft. Facebook. See if there's any kind of channel on Facebook right here. I think it looks like we're heading to that 390. And that's probably where it's going to get rejected. For Facebook. Could even happen tomorrow. I mean, could happen this week. Tesla is heading upwards. What? Oh wow, look at that Tesla. Sitting at 729.5. Side this. It's still stuck at that resistance, right? We had this going on. So if it goes above 730, that's it. I don't think it's going to go down at that point. We need to see that happen here, which could happen any moment. I mean, it hit 730.8, but it needs to use that 730 level as a support zone here. And so far, it's going below that 730. Palantir heading up slightly. Snowflake green. Oh, here we go again. 730. $730. We're above 730. Is it going to stay there? That's the question. Yeah, it is heading up now. 730.2. Oh boy. That is awesome. Let's see. Oh wow. Whole market is heading up. Buying a little bit more Palantir. I like Palantir. I think Palantir's going to keep going up. That resistance is brutal. Yeah, it is. I mean, we've seen it just struggle in the past. Like, big time. No wonder. Seems like somebody said in the Discord, seems like Gara sold a lot of Tesla because he isn't excited about it. My biggest position is Palantir right now. I'm excited about Palantir. if Tesla moves, that's great. I mean, I'm still in the green on Tesla. It's just I care a little less about Tesla at this moment. Although, you know, great moves. Lovely. I mean, 2.5%. Very nice. But we saw Palantir go up 4 or 5% today. You know what I mean? Like, we were seeing bigger moves with Palantir than with Tesla. And we're also seeing Alibaba go up 2%. C3.ai went up 3.5% today. C3 is moving up 2.1%. So, I mean, I have bigger positions in C3 and Palantir right now than in Tesla. But I'm still happy. You know, I'm happy for anybody holding Tesla. This is great. We're seeing Tesla heading higher. Although it's kind of weird because we got bad news for Tesla. See what happens with that. I think the overall market is heading up. Like, look at that. NASDAQ going up 1.2%. That is having a positive influence on Tesla. Very nice. All right, 5 minutes until power hour. Make sure you hit the like button. It really does help the channel. It helps the algorithm. You know, people get this live stream in their recommended. So smash the like button right now because the market is heading higher, despite the fact that we're heading into September. So let's see live right now for power hour. Yeah, I actually wanted to make a video on DIDI today, but I got a stomach ache, so I'm going to be making a video for tomorrow on DIDI. So definitely check that out tomorrow. There we go. Airbnb and Carnival. I have not checked Airbnb in a while. Let's check Airbnb. 156, that's nice. Let me check the 4 hours. They're doing pretty good. I think Airbnb is going to keep on moving higher, honestly. It might go sideways short term, but I think we're going to see it go back to the 170s. Straight up. Yeah, and I already said this, right? So I've already said this in the past. To the 170s. Yeah, look at that. I've already made this prediction, so... looking pretty good. Tesla is just not able to move past 730. The 730s. And we got 3 minutes until power hour. Hit the thumbs up. Let's go. Ooh, Neo comeback. Let's go. I bought a boatload of Neo today at 36.7, 36.8. And it's been recovering to the upside. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. MACD crossing, RSI, spiking. Let's see. Nice. Very, very nice. Short Affirm, people easy. I don't think it's easy money. I think shorting Affirm is a death trap. Yeah, it could get really ugly. I mean, it could just keep moving upwards. This is a 26 billion market cap that has annual revenue of 509 million, but on a quarterly basis, they're making 230 million. I don't know, man. And it's not like the stock price hasn't been higher. It has been higher in the past. I would personally not be shorting the stock. Tesla failing to break through, coming down back to 729. This is lower 729. Although big tech is still doing well. I mean, we're not seeing big tech going down anytime soon. See what's happening with the value stocks. 2 minutes left until power hour, by the way. Or, no, 1 minute. Alibaba still heading higher. Up 2.23%. About to fill the gap to 164.5. Sitting at 163. That is wild. Indeed. I like what I'm seeing here. One minute left until power hour. And Alibaba is just heading higher and higher and higher. That's nice. This could be the beginning of the recovery. This is probably the beginning of the beginning. So, I think there's way more upside left. Alright, here we go. Power hour coming in here. Let's go. Very, very bullish on Alibaba. We are heading into power hour. And Baba is seeing a little bit of selling pressure at 163.2. Can't complain. It's been doing pretty good today. And let's go back to the American stocks. Tesla, 728.68, coming down. Will the September downturn affect Alibaba? I think a lot less than the American assets. It's going to affect it, but not that heavily. Since Bob already came down significantly. One sec. Hmm. How much is Nano Dimension down? But I mean, Nano Dimension doesn't really have revenue. But that's the what's really interesting is that Nano Dimension is down less than C3.ai, but C3 has revenue. I mean, what does Nano Dimension have? Not a lot of revenue. Yeah, so weird. Although I would say most of the market cap of Nano Dimension, they've got that in assets. So that's what they have got going right now. I guess that's only fair. Palantir's tracing back upwards slightly. Up about 1.24%, sitting at 26.03. Looks like we're seeing some strength there. Nice. Let's check Baba. How much of a move is that? Let's see. 11.7% within the next week or maybe 2 weeks, right? That's all right. That's all right. Ethereum is spiking, although it is coming close to resistance. Is it going to go through it? I don't think so. I think, unless there's something big going on with Ethereum, I think nothing really is going to happen here. It's probably going to pull back right after it hits resistance. At least that seems to be the case. Let's see. Although this is looking really bullish. We'll see. Tesla was not able to head above 730 yet. That is kind of painful. DIDI is still downtrending. Although this is, like I said before, bullish flag. Could be seeing a leg upwards. Probably tomorrow or after tomorrow. And we have earnings coming up after tomorrow on Wednesday. Nano Dimension up 1.65. Hold up one sec. Alright, so, let's see. That's wild. Yeah, Coca-Cola got absolutely wrecked during the start of COVID. Like, worse than most companies. Obviously, tech companies did pretty well. Palantir is slowly recovering, but we're not seeing the same momentum that we saw during the start of the day. So it's kind of sad. AI is up 2%. Still kind of weak. Not really convincing yet. And Robinhood just been doing nothing. I mean, look at that. 3.7% to the downside. No, this is not really a bull flag. For a bull flag, you need to have higher bottoms. And we have lower bottoms, I believe. Oh wait, never mind. Opposite. You need lower bottoms. So it is a bull flag, yeah. Ugh, brain fart. Right. Classical bull flag. We need some patience. We need to have some patience. But it will be going up. Same with C3. It hit 44. It's now sitting at 52. Or 51.5. Also slowly heading up. Alibaba hit 153. It's now sitting at 163. Gradually making progress. Gara, bull flag on Apple. There's no bull flag on Apple. Oh wait, there is. Yeah. No, this is not a bull flag. Yeah, so this is not a bull flag, I think. Is it? Can't consider that a bull flag, honestly. But yeah, Apple's doing pretty great. Maybe we can see bull flag on a daily chart. Let me just confirm whether it was lower bottoms or higher bottoms. I think it was lower bottoms, right? Yeah, you need to see lower bottoms, and then you see another pull upwards. So that's not a bull flag on Apple, because we got higher bottoms here. Baba's just doing nothing at this point. It went up a little, and it stops moving. Tesla's going for another round, trying to hit the 730s. Here we go. Let me just hide this. Tesla is... Let me see if, historically speaking, this has been a big resistance. Not really. I mean, although it dropped back around 747. It was used as support in the past, actually, before it broke through that level. So previous support becoming resistance, kinda. Yeah, I mean the technicals are looking good, and the market is very positive, so it could break through. Although the volume is low relative to other times, not significant volume. So I'm not surprised if it doesn't break through. Another powerless power hour. I don't know. We're seeing Robinhood is heading lower. 44.82. As we're seeing lots of capital heading to AMC. Seems like those are like inversely related. When AMC goes up, Robinhood could be going down. How can DIDI stay negative all this time? MACD is about to cross on DIDI. MACD is... So on the 4 hours, looks like it's heading down. I think it was on the 1 hour where it was heading upwards, right? Yeah. Maybe it just bounces off. So far, not very convincing. Tesla backing off. Neo is still recovering. Look at that. About to hit 38 again. That's nice. Very nice. Oops. Spilled some iced tea. Yeah, I remember when smart money came into Neo. Very cheap prices. You see these moves? This was smart money entering Neo stock. They entered at low prices, man. Starting $4, and then $8, $12, etc. So they got in very cheap. How do I know this? Look at the relative volume spikes here. Volume spike, volume spike, volume spike, and look at these moves. Meanwhile, retail bought at like 40, 50, 60. Most of retail. I remember warning about Neo when it was sitting at like 60. I don't understand why Chinese stocks are not going up. Well, it's gonna take some time before people get trust in the Chinese stocks. People are afraid that what happened with the education stocks is going to be happening with Alibaba or Tencent or Baidu. That is what's happening. One moment. Just quickly checking some settings. I like Neo a lot at this price. I like it. Look at that. Look at that beautiful. Ah, damn. I don't know why they lost so much money in Q1 2021 relative to the other years. How much of a gain would that be? 10%. I mean, I'll take 10% any day. That's pretty good. What's happening with Robinhood? Ooh, I like this. I think I'll start buying if it hits like 42, 43. I don't really care too much about Robinhood at this point. Just waiting for a solid buying opportunity. And I've got some patience, so I think it's possible to, for us to see it back at that lower 40 again. It's kind of going sideways between this range. Kind of see that happen here. That'll be interesting. What's happening to Netlist? Netlist sitting okay. It's pretty good. Nvidia is coming down. Okay. Looks like that's looking interesting. Oof. I think we're gonna see a move to the downside here. I'm not 100% certain, but let's check the daily chart. Oh yeah, it could be that we're gonna see a move to the downside on Nvidia, because we have the dividend tomorrow, I believe. Is it tomorrow or after tomorrow? Let me check. Dividend is tomorrow. Let me guess where it's gonna fall. I think it is going to fall at this point. There's no denying about this. With the big moves that we've seen. Okay, let's see. I think it's probably going to fall back to the $200. Yeah, seems to be likely. Will it go a little further? No, I don't think so. I think this is all we're going to get, probably. And we'll see. Downturn back to 200. Like this. Although I've been wrong on Nvidia on several occasions. It's not been my best one. But I think this is my opinion on Nvidia right now. And I've got a short position on this, so I'm a little bit biased. But I do think it's going to come back. We haven't seen a big change yet in any of these stocks. Though Tesla is also not really heading above. It's not heading above that resistance. Everything kind of sitting flat, although Robinhood is still heading down. Heading lower and lower. Oh my god, it's selling very fast right now. It's selling very fast. Down 6%, sitting at 44. I think if it fills the gap to like 42.8, that would be a buying opportunity. What's happening to Corsair? Up 2.5%. I guess that's interesting. Could be a reversal. Alright, we said it was going to go sideways and then jump upwards. Let's see what's happening. Went sideways. Alright, so double bottom and then move up. Wait, what? Not really interesting. Lucid 9th to September market. I mean, even so, Lucid has a market cap of roughly 30 billion. Correct me if I'm wrong. Lucid Motors has a market cap of 32 billion. 34 billion, sorry. They deliver maybe 100 cars or a couple hundred cars this year. Burning a lot of money. Lots of share dilution. And on top of that, they don't plan to be profitable until probably 2025 or something. Just down the road. I mean, we could see a bit of a spike. Definitely. It's just not that promising right now. Apple is crossing the daily. Let me check. Is that the case? Yeah, it is. About to do that. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting. Up 3%. I mean, big tech is just not coming down. I think the main reason why that is the case is because it's mostly institutions that are buying. These are not retail traders. And so they buy and they hold. Unlike what we're seeing with Robinhood or anything else. The 10-year, look at that. The 10-year's falling 1.9%. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, I've said it before. This is a range where the 10-year kind of is stuck in right now. And as long as it's within this range, we're not going to see growth go down substantially or anything like that. If it's at the lower end of this, you're going to see growth stocks just skyrocket. Robinhood had bad news. What? Let me check. Is that the case? Robinhood apparently had bad news. It's down 7.5%. There we go. I might buy some Robinhood. Robinhood is down 7.5%. Ooh, interesting. Let me buy some. I mean, why is it falling though? I haven't quite discovered that reason. Why is Robinhood falling? Payments giants PayPal plans to let users trade individual stocks. So PayPal is going to allow people to trade stocks. Yeah, PayPal to the moon. What the hell? That's crazy. That is wild. No wonder Robinhood is coming down. Everybody's going to use PayPal. Because people use PayPal anyway for their payment services. So it's just going to be integrated. It's going to be integrated through your app. Sources said PayPal has already had talks with potential partners. Brokerage industry veteran Rich Hagan, co-founder of online broker TradeKing, has joined PayPal. Wow, that's insane. Alright, so Robinhood is heading down because of competition. So there's competition coming from PayPal. That is why Robinhood is going down right now. It's going down substantially. I don't think it's going to be that big, though. I think people are overreacting right now. That's what's happening. You can see it came back down to the support line. It filled the gap, and then instantly it jumped back upwards. I'm going to wait until retail's done selling, but this is also a nice dip. I think this is not a bad dip right now. This is a pretty sweet dip in Robinhood. RSI is oversold on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, that is not the case, so I'm going to wait a little bit more until I dip my toes into Robinhood at this point. AI is coming down. Palantir is coming down. Tesla hitting 730 and above 730. No way. There we go. Oh, look at that. Strong resistance. Tesla cleared 730. That is wild. This is good stuff. It needs to stay above 730. If it closes above 730, oh my god, that would be insane. Ah, there we go again. 729.8. Yeah, so Robinhood is just getting pummeled down. Look at that. Down 8% right now. Oh, SEC report and Robinhood is down. Hold up. Here's an SEC report. I'm sorry. Hold on, I didn't check that. I don't follow Robinhood that much, to be honest. Robinhood SEC report. Maybe it's on Twitter. SEC steps up research into brokers' gamification of trades. That's what we saw last week. Nothing new, at least. SEC scales up the probe into stock trade gamification. I think this is happening because of PayPal competition. Probably. I don't think although the SEC, obviously, that has an influence. I think it's both. But PayPal has very big competition coming up. Has very, very big competition. I mean, everybody uses PayPal. People donate to the stream through PayPal. So yeah, and that's also one of the reasons why PayPal's up. See if they have any news. There we go. PayPal is exploring a stock trading platform for US customers. That's 3 hours ago. Guess what? 3 hours ago? That is, that's when Robinhood started coming down here. Hold up. So 3 hours ago, news came out. And then ever since then, downwards. So it has to do with PayPal. PayPal is a very big competition for Robinhood. Although this, I think this is an overreaction. I do think it's overreaction. Nice dip in Robinhood. Might come back to 40 at this point, but still. Very nice dip. AI is coming back down again. Here we go. Here we go again. Look at that. Spike to 52.6. And now coming back to 51.3. Let's see. Tesla sitting at 729.2. Failing to go above 730 once again. Let me check my own portfolio here. Neo's doing pretty good. Still. I mean, it's like recovering. Recovered about 3.2%. That's wild. Am I buying more Robinhood? I don't know. I think I'm very tempted right now with this drop to the downside. So should we take PayPal seriously? I mean, come on, it's PayPal. Is good old PayPal going to ruin Robinhood? I don't think so. I think Robinhood is pretty darn strong player. It's about the leadership. And I think PayPal already benefited from whatever happened a decade ago, 2 decades ago. They've already established themselves. But they haven't established themselves in the trading sector, I would say, as much as Robinhood. So yeah. Robinhood is coming down 8.6%. I'm very tempted to buy the dip here. But I think it's going to go lower. I feel like it's going to go back to, let's see. Nah, 39. I'm not so sure if that's going to be the case necessarily, but maybe hit 40. I think Robinhood's getting destroyed right now. This is a good time to be dollar cost averaging, and you know what? I'm just gonna buy some Robinhood right now. Why the hell not? I'll be buying some Robinhood right now. I might as well. There we go. A couple $100, nothing special. It's already starting to move. Nice. It could definitely get lower, by the way. 100%. Look at that. Speaking of things getting lower, DIDI now down a percentage point. Oof. Alibaba pulling back as well. We're just seeing the broader market come down here. Palantir down. Snowflake's heading down. AI going down. Although Tesla's just doing pretty fine. Neo's going down slightly. Li Auto, Xpeng. Big Tech is doing perfectly fine. BNGO going down now. Oh my god. I think the Russell's just heading down right now, isn't it? There you go. Yes, the Russell is heading down right now. The 10-year is actually pulling back as well. Look at that. 10-year just dropping very fast. Down 2.14%. Ethereum up 3.2%. So Ethereum is doing pretty darn good. Are you still bearish on September? Kinda. Still, yeah. Not as bearish as I was previously, but still kind of bearish. I don't think this September is a very bullish month. So I don't think September is going to be promising. Yeah, we're waiting for that Robinhood to come down, maybe to the 40s. Something like that. See, this is a buying opportunity, and then for it to recover like that, we want to see that happen. Yeah, Nvidia's about to pull back. Apple very strong. Incredibly strong right now. Same for Facebook and Microsoft. Palantir's about to go down substantially. DIDI is holding up right now. Hold up. 10-cent down. Robinhood is holding up 43. Remember, I drew this line before it came back down like this. So it's holding up that line. And no wonder, it's a support zone. That if there's proof that technical analysis works, it's that right there. Though obviously fundamental analysis always way more important than technical analysis. You know, checking what's happening with the balance sheet and everything. over the last 92 years, September is the most negative month by quite a bit. Yeah, especially when the stock market is sitting at all-time highs and you're heading into September. Almost 9 out of 10 times, September tends to be a bearish month, if that is the case. When the market is obviously at all-time highs. Payment for overflow makes up 80% of its revenue. Yeah, that's true. Wow, everything's dropping. How do you prepare for a downturn? Have cash on the sidelines. That's how you prepare. Yeah, things are just heading downwards now from here. Looks like that is the case. But anyway, we have 15 minutes left. I'm going to be turning on the membership only mode for the members out there. Ask me any question. I'll be back in a second. Be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. We got a €12 donation from Koamat Dang. Cheers, thank you so much. Gara, do you think the first week of September may be bullish or kind of sideways? I do have some cash. What I think is going to happen is that it might start off bullish, because well, Jerome Powell is kind of pumping up the markets with his recent statements. And then throughout the month of September, we see a downturn. Throughout the middle of the month, probably. This could last for a couple more days, obviously. Alright, we have some comments here in the live chat from the members. What is your forecast for Wednesday's earnings on AI? My forecast, I think they're going to crush earnings. And I think the stock is going to move up a lot. I think tomorrow's going to be a green day as well. The market, although I know the market could pull back tomorrow. Yeah, I think tomorrow is probably going to be another bullish day. Maybe get it back to like 53. Earnings comes around, see resistance. It's going to depend on the earnings result. And I think they're going to crush it, so get back to maybe 60. I think that's nice. It's a round number. I mean, it's quite possible that it goes up to 60 in 2 days, given that it's down so much, given that we could see C3 crush earnings. The 10-year yield is low. We're getting into September, so we still have a couple days left where things could happen. Let's just say by the end of the week, around 60, 70. In that range. For earnings itself, I think maybe today and tomorrow, tomorrow and after tomorrow, we'll make it so that we get close to 60. But I think institutions are going to come buy in the stock days after earnings. And so it just keeps rallying. But I'm looking at 60 to be reached within a couple days. This is looking incredibly bullish, by the way. This is a big resistance, obviously. And if it does go to 60, that's like a 16.9% move. I think we could reach that in 4 days. One day goes up 10%, another one 5%. There you go. I mean, if C3 is showing good earnings, this is the possibility. If it's bad earnings, obviously, it's going to go back to 48 if we have bad earnings. But I'm optimistic. I think we could see C3 crushing earnings. So, yeah. All the way to 60. No excuses. Alright, can you check out Smile Direct Club? The bull thesis is masks are coming off so people will care about their teeth. Opinion. I agree. That's pretty interesting. I'll take a look. SDC. What do you see Tesla at the end of the year? We'll look at that in a second as well. Nice. Did you have your fingers crossed there? I've got my fingers crossed. C3 to the moon. Will Palantir cross 26? Yes. I think Palantir's going to go to 30. Just give it a couple days. Maybe a couple weeks. I love the optimism. NIO and Tesla at the end of the month. This is the end of the month. I think Tesla could now maybe spike to 750 with the optimism in the markets. And NIO, looking at that going back to 40, 42. Why won't AI make any announcements to help their stock? I don't know. It's really weird. Gara, have you had COVID yet? Yes, I have had COVID. Alright, so SDC, Smile Direct Club. Sorry for that. 2 billion market cap. That's a very, very big market cap for a company like this. They've got good revenue, right? Can't complain. Damn. Dental services. I think this stock is gonna go up, probably. I don't see why it shouldn't at this point. It's oversold. Daily chart is showing a trend to the upside. Of course, I don't know all the fundamentals about this, but although on an annual basis, they did not grow in 2020. So that's one of the risk factors. And their Q2 earnings were not that impressive either. This is not really growing, that's why it's down. Okay, so it makes sense that it's down right now. And it's down a lot. It is down a lot. Similar to C3, right? You should get a COVID that's a very dry cough. No, I'm actually allergic to the environment in this room. That's why I'm coughing. I've got a dust mite allergy, so it's really messing me up in this room. And the AC is bringing all the dust into the air. Which is, you solve a problem, and then solving the problem creates another problem, and then that problem you solve with and then you have another problem. That's exactly this my life right now. It's fantastic. Yeah, I would stay away from this until you see confirmation from earnings that they're actually heading the right direction. Unless you know more about the fundamentals and you think they're gonna turn it around. I don't think it's an attractive play right now, even though it's down. Just because it's down doesn't mean it's attractive. We need to see growth. If there's no growth, nothing's gonna happen. Right now, I'm not seeing any growth. Everything is just stagnant, kind of. But yeah, it has potential, right? I mean, if people are going to be using these services, yeah, people are spending crazy amounts on services and products. So it's really weird that they're not growing right now. That's why it's down so much. Tesla retesting 730. Let's see. I think I'll be opening up the chat for everybody out there now. Here we go. Have you had COVID yet, Gara? We already answered that. You can order 2 test kits. SCDC's down a lot because of the masks. It could be because of that. Yeah, definitely. Hey, I mean, I think when people start, I think COVID is going to be a thing for the long haul. In terms of like people wearing the masks, at least. But people are wearing them less. So, well, yeah, Q2 earnings were not that impressive. Q1 was kind of good, but yeah, Q2 wasn't that interesting. Tesla heading above 730 now, 730.5. There we go. Let's go to the moon. I like this. Alright. 730.6. No one goes to the dentist during Corona. Yeah, that makes sense. 730.6. So Tesla is now above that 730. The question is it going to close above 730? I'm actually very curious if that's going to happen here. Yeah, the Chinese stocks are just doing nothing, honestly. Still pummeling down. 10-year is now down 2.4%. That's a lot. 730.8 on Tesla. Seems like we're going to see it close above 730. At least that's very bullish, by the way, if that happens. Right above resistance. You see that? Right above it. Right on it. Alright, here we go. Yep, it's still heading higher. 730.87. Market closing any second now. See what Neo's doing. Neo's going down right now. Here we go. Last push. Market's closing any second. 730.9. And the market is closed. Oops. 730.8. Okay, cool. We got that. That's really good. Very, very good for Tesla. And let's see. Neo closed at 37.78. Looks like Neo's going to go down a little bit further. AI 51.25. Not really high. Palantir. Oh my god. Palantir just gave back all the gains. All the gains that we saw today. Look at that. All the gains. Just gave back all of it. Same for AI, by the way. Just almost all of it. And DIDI recovered a little bit, from that initial drop. Baba did pretty well today, up 1.76%. Robinhood tumbled down because of bad news. Obviously, Tesla closing above 730. Looks like we're heading to the 750s now, apparently. Overall, good day for big tech. It's across the board. Alright. I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to have to call with a good friend of mine. So, thank you for watching. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. And we'll be back tomorrow before the market opens up and before the market closes. Check out the Discord, the Instagram, the Twitter. The links are all going to be down below in that beautiful little description. Yeah. If you want to support the channel, there's also a Patreon. If you want to get merchandise, there's a merchandise shop down below in the description as well. So, have a great day. I think this rally could continue for a couple more days. And yeah, I think we're going to see some big corrections in September. Alright, have a great one, everybody. Thank you for watching. Love you all. We'll be back tomorrow, so see you tomorrow.